He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do. He agrees that it's an option if you want to break stuff, but in this case you want to keep things intact, so it won't leak once you... He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem. He knows his old friend Choo-Choo always keeps his grease. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching bark by the minute. Wiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now. That's interesting. Might want to look for shelter from the rain. That's Punchy's place up in that little blimp. No better upgrade bench around. Let's see. The vendor says you can The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen. You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo-Choo here. Let's see. Choo-Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. Wonders who doesn't like rules or rails. They keep you on the straight and narrow and bring you right where you belong. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, you seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch? Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward. Can't. Says he's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay. Figures that's true, but they can get you close enough to most things. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs an... Wingnuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger-chugger out there. Says you're just like he used to. It's a fresh morning. Maybe find some breakfast. That's Camp Thistle. Bandits about. Who could stand against that? Looking for treasure. This one seems to be in good spirit.
Ja, mich baran utina mamma. Versinnet und lom.
The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever. You can't wait to get out, can you? Don't see that in the shops. The deep cut. You seem better. Just a few moves left. Make them count. So much easier to see all the colors during the day. Choo-Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good... He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a... He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. It's on the cart. He wants to keep it close by. In general, you won't have much time to act in case of an emergency. Choo-Choo says you should help yourself to the grease sprinkler. It's of... He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there. Says there's... Choo-Choo says he can't wait. We'll be around. You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo-Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like... He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes he believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride... Choo-Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave. We'll be... Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it. Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merkpuff until the octopod is properly armed. He knows you'll need something that packs enough boom to put a dent in that shell, or better yet, head. Pyro sticks will do the trick. He says it... There's a rumor that some of Boom's You should keep an eye on the horizon for Pyro. He's a... Whoa, that's some strongy metal scrap there. Shouldn't take much more. There's a notice board, probably once filled with posts begging for nose plugs. There's a gas capturatory not too far from here. Just the Toxanol Corporation made gas into burn fuel here. It made... They were more concerned with making green for their stock bear. Nasty as this place is. That's a bang plant, where Toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in their faces. Ice cube. Without the sun, it gets chillier. Made it count. That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off. The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt. He hopes so, as there's no plan B, or more correctly, plan C. Out of Date has named this Plan B. Wiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyrosticks, it squirts guppos, scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to Gil. This means you'll have to go visit Gil at Burblebottom. Find Gil and he'll be... Guppos are lively beings and they're fun. Ready to roll? The day is calling. His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another. But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Figures he's always been a friend to Wiz, and now... Always glad to have you stop by to talk. Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh. That there's the Guppy Hut. Might be some gill catching here in there. What a blow! Better than nothing. Bullets everywhere. South hard. Stay on target. Hot method. This is Guppy Grotto. So different from the surface down here. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Hide or hunt tonight. That's your call. Bolted shut. Just a few moves left. Make them count. The night time is the right time.